Bang! What's up, guys? Day 14 of the 365-day challenge. So huge, so big. End of week 2. This marks the end of it. I only have to do this 12 times 2, 24 more times? Or 23 more times? I think I only have to do this 23 more times. Awesome. Today we're drawing Super Mario Odyssey. And it's kind of made me realize a couple things, okay? First of all, I think I'm going to try to stray away from drawing the same characters. I want to do different characters. I don't want to draw Mario a bunch of different times. I would rather draw characters from the games outside of it. I don't know how much I'm going to stick to that rule, but I think for the most part I'm going to try to keep that as a rule. Different characters every single time. So I have a bunch of Mario on the list. I already drew Mario for Mario Maker, which is kind of a funny one to do for that. Because now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, Mario 64 would probably be the better one, right? But for Super Mario Odyssey, today we are drawing I don't know what they're called. They probably have a specific name, but they are the little skeletons that live in the Sand Kingdom. They're my favorite characters, my favorite species from this game, and also the sand land. I don't know, sand world, sand area is my favorite area in the game for sure. So it's kind of double positive. I also took some notes from the last one that I did, the Badge Arcade, and I was like, I'm going to go easy on the colors, especially in the background. I'm going to try to go easy. So instead of drawing the really colorful land area that they're kind of known for, I drew just the desert in the background instead. I will also say, this is my new favorite drawing. This is my new favorite drawing that I've done for this challenge. It surpassed Signalis, I think was the other one before this. This is my new favorite. I think I really, did pretty good with the colors. And then the background with the orange and stuff from the desert. It just looks so nice. Small nitpick, I don't think I did the hat that well. You guys will see what it looks like at the end, but I don't think I did the hat super, super great. Took a long break here, apparently. This, I guess I can say, this piece took about, let's see, 1 second. Took about 1 hour and 51 minutes. So I would say about average. I would say 2 hours is the average for these to come out. Also, I kind of mentioned it in the last one, or maybe a couple ago. I am now updating all of the descriptions to have the amount of time that each of them took. So you can see how long I spent drawing each of them in the description. I kind of never know what to do with the descriptions for YouTube videos. I'm okay, I put in my other social media or whatever, put in those little hashtags at the bottom. I don't know if that actually does anything. And then a very small description. For these, I've just been doing day 16, woohoo, or some shit like that. I just keep it very stupid, basically. But if I do talk, I talked about the Game Awards a couple episodes ago. So I put in the description, I talk about the Game Awards, or I talk about Leo in the Spider Solitaire video. So I was like, I talk about Leo in this video, my partner. Oh, that's something I could talk about. Leo will be coming to Utah in about 18, 17 days or something. It probably won't be that much of a wait for you guys, but I think me and Leo are going to do a dual cast. I've asked them how they feel about it, and they're excited by the idea. So it'll be a little podcast, and they're much more of a yapper than I am, so I think that's good. I'm excited to have someone who can bring some conversations to the table. I'm trying to like keep ideas in my head for like what we could talk about while we're, sitting here. And there's a fair bit of things. I'm like starting to keep a list of things that we can talk about. Just a second ago in the drawing here, you saw Spotify pop up for a second. That's because this came out right as Kendrick's new album dropped. So I just went ahead and put that on the other tab and started listening to the new Kendrick album. Very good, very good. Haven't listened to it again since then, so I don't have like the strongest opinions of it yet. I think whatever his album was before this one is slightly ahead of it, but I think that could change. I like a lot of the songs more on this new one. But I don't know. We'll see. So I was going to talk about all the other Mario games. I'm going to try and not draw Mario. And I think it's really hard because I was so excited by how well I did this one that I wanted to keep drawing Mario characters and like Mario games. So if you guys see like Mario Sunshine is one that I really want to do. If you guys see Mario Sunshine anytime soon, that's why, is because I'm just so excited and so impressed with myself with how I did this one. But I think like Mario Galaxy is the only 3D Mario game that I haven't played on my list. Besides that, I even have Mario 3D World on the list of games that I'm gonna draw. But I could draw like the fairies for that game. Or like, I don't know. I've been struggling trying to figure out what I would do for Mario 64, but I might just draw Bowser. I can't think of a better opportunity to draw Bowser, to be honest, so that might be the best opportunity I get. Draw him in his little circle with the bombs around him. Might be kind of basic, but it might be awesome too. I could do like a lower angle, like he's like looking down on you. I think it could be cool. Oh my god, I love the blue that we get to draw the skeleton in. The skeleton has such fun, bright colors. I think it's kind of like Day of the Dead inspired. Very cool. The town, I think I already mentioned this, the town is also colored the same way, and I really love the town. But I didn't want to add it to the background because it was just too much color, and I wanted it to be like a nice contrast and, not draw away from the character design too much. I also really try to get those boot colors right because I love how it's like the color of like beans. I don't know why. I just love the color of his boots so much. So I tried to get as close as I could to the source material. Now we're doing the skull details. I did not realize that he had a mustache. I thought that was just like random squiggles on his face, but it is a mustache. So I learned that about drawing this character. Another thing, I haven't beaten Mario Odyssey. I kind of hate the Switch. Like, I think the Switch is probably Nintendo's worst console ever. Maybe the worst console ever just in general. And it's almost entirely because the controllers fucking suck ass and they break every second. Like, every single controller I've had, and I don't even play with Wiimotes that much, every single one has gotten drift. Every single controller I've used. So playing Mario Odyssey, playing Fire Emblem, Three Houses, which I fucking love that game, but I still haven't beaten. It's just such a drag. I'm like, oh, I want to play it. Oh, I have to play it on Switch, though. Oh, that's unfortunate. Like, within the lifetime of my Switch, I think I have only beaten Pokemon Sword and Shield. That's the only game I've beaten. Everything else, I'm like, ugh, I really have to play on this fucking console. I don't know. I've been thinking a lot more about Three Houses, though, because I'm pretty close to beating that game. I should just go back and beat it really quick. Same with Mario Odyssey, honestly. I watch a lot of Super Mario Odyssey streaming. Like, I haven't even beaten the game, but I don't know. I'm sure you guys know these people, like CJ Ya, Grand Pooh Bear, Fur. I watch a shit ton of Fur. It's just and then like a Small Ant also. But it's funny because like It's so obviously content made for kids, but I am like, I don't know. I'm such a watcher of that sort of shit. I've been watching a lot of that. I've been watching that for like years. Mario Odyssey stuff. Yeah, I remember in like quarantine. I think it was quarantine, maybe a little after quarantine. I was like binging that shit. I watched it all the time. And it even like keeps up with it now. Just fun. It's fun background noise. It looks, I don't know. They always play hide and seek and I'm like, dude, that's so fun. Also, they show such a level of like prowess, which I kind of want to talk about. I don't know. We don't have too much time left here. One of these days, I want to talk to you guys about. I have like a theory about YouTube channels where it's like every YouTube channel has like 5 different categories that they individually spec their interest into, if that makes sense. It's kind of hard to explain. I want to go more in depth in it on a different time, but it's like, oh, my channel is 20% personality, 5% prowess, shit like this, you know? I really want to talk about that at some point because I think it's fun to look at like your favorite YouTubers and stuff under that lens. It's pretty cool. Like I watch a lot of different YouTubers, so I think I have like a wide range of things that I like from watching YouTube. But then I have other friends who are like only watching personality tubers, only watching prowess tubers, stuff like speedrunners. If you're watching speedrunners, that's why I brought it up now, is because like a lot of these people are just really good at the game, and I really enjoy watching them be good at Super Mario Odyssey. So that's why I thought of it right then and there. But yeah, I'm gonna look it up, see if I can find, because I made like a note about it somewhere on my computer. It should be on my sticky notes. Let me check. Fuck, I don't think it is. Let's go to notes list. Oh, come on. Oh, it is. Okay. I think I amended this list at some point, so maybe we'll talk about this again at some point. I'm going to talk really quickly about the drawing, though. I don't think I did great at doing like the slopes, like these sand slopes, but I think that you get the idea, and I think it does fine enough to prove whatever point it was supposed to make. And then I also really like this little ice columns that I do a little bit later. I think, like I said, this is my favorite piece of art so far. Like, I think I just did really good. Oh, we're going to get into what I don't like, though. I don't think it's going to happen right now. I tried to do him, like, kicking up sand. And I don't think it came off super good. I'm going to be honest. I'll be doing it for a while so you guys can kind of see, like, what I'm talking about. But I'm going to go back to what I was talking about before, the YouTuber stuff. So all YouTube channels spec into these 5 categories. Prowess, showing that you're really good at something. Opinion, stuff like Anthony Fantano is opinion. I think people will, I don't know, I think my main channel is opinion. I would hope. I kind of want people to like think that I have an interesting and fun opinion. You know what I'm saying? So that I like the opinion subcategory. Education. This is not only like educational content, but also like fun facts about video games. Like, did you know gaming would be education? It's teaching you something. You know what I'm saying? Personality. This is like a lot of vloggers would be heavy in the personality spec. And then, okay, this last one is entertainment. I think I need to respec entertainment into something else. Entertainment in my head is like something like Mr. Beast. But then I'm like, okay, but I'm entertained by like education. I'm entertained by people's opinion. I think it's too broad. And I remember at some point I like changed the entertainment subcategory to something else. And that's why I was like, oh, I should like come into this with more understanding of my own stupid concept. But I think about this all the time. Every time I look at a new channel, I'm thinking about these 5 subcategories. Okay, we're at the end of the video. Subscribe, leave a comment, tell me a game that I should play, give me questions and shit that I can answer in the next video. Okay, bye guys.